Hi, hello you beautiful souls. How are you all doing today? Carmen Delport, multi-dimensional healer, quantum healer and channel. Cool, so today I'm going to talk about the full moon on the 7th of March. So as always, the energies are starting like, a day before, a day after, and even longer, because whatever we start around the new moon will be following through. Okay, so the big thing about this full moon is endings. Okay, we are ending a cycle. Now, I've been talking about this in the last few videos, how we've changed, how we're different, and how we are busy healing something that that's been with us previous lifetimes, okay? But also ancestral healing. Ancestral healing is coming through really strongly as well. So past life ancestral healing. So it's a way of being that we are wrapping up now. We're finishing it off, okay? And this full moon, we are now at the beginning of the new phase, okay? So what this is showing, I'm just getting in my mind now, what I'm seeing is this can be a way of like ancestral past lifetimes. This can be poverty. This can be struggling with love relationships. This can be trust issues. This can be addictions. This can be behavioral ways of behaving, violent behavior maybe, or maybe being very submissive. So this is something that's been with you for past lifetimes and ancestral, okay? And now you are here, you've been here working on this lifetime, and now that it is coming to an end, okay? So we are starting the new now on this full moon, the new way of being. Because obviously there's not an instant, oh, we are now, it's done. We've got until the equinox for this shift to happen, okay? But this full moon is the really stepping into your power of who you are now. You've done a hell of a lot of healing. You've got another couple of weeks left to just wrap it up, do the last bits of integration, shifting through all the multidimensional layers, okay? So that's happening. We are also now becoming more free. We are freeing ourselves from the material world. We're becoming less materialistic. Material things are not important anymore, okay? It's becoming less and less and less important. And that is a beautiful shift that is happening, because at the end of the day, happiness comes from within. And the material world has become important to us because we've been programmed that we can only be happy from getting from the outside, okay? So now we know that is not it, that is coming from the inside. And whatever brings us joy and happiness from the inside is so much more important than the material world. So experiences, good friendships, fresh food that makes you feel good, okay? Energizing food, activities, okay? Spending time in nature. These are all things that are more important to us now. Spending time with self is more important to us now. So over this full moon, we are really transitioning into this phase of moving away from materialism. We are also, this full moon, we are really opening up to the psychic world again. So you might be having some very strong visions coming through. What I've been having the last 2 days is very strong visions from past lives coming through. That's important for me to look at, to receive the wisdom from that, okay? So open up to that. Spend some time in meditation, okay? And receive whatever is coming through, because we are receiving whatever is needed from this, for this new cycle, for us to step forward into this new way of being that we so want and that we're so ready for. Okay, so it is fast moving energies, as we know at the moment. So try to slow down and journal. I'm saying journaling because we're getting these psychic visions coming through. We've got this new way of feeling and being coming through. Especially if you've been, like most people, a very materialistic person, and you're still hanging on to that. Write down that it's not that important to you anymore, because that is coming through, okay? But we are so stuck in the old way of being that we don't realize that anymore. And that is something I'm really becoming aware of here in Spain. So I've been back a few days now, and coming from Central and Southern America, where life is all about beauty, like music, dancing, singing, spending time with friends, art, creating, having fun, being in nature and enjoying nature and sharing the experiences. And I got here to where I am now. I've only been here a few days, and what I see is people being very materialistic but very unhappy. Okay, and I haven't seen such unhappiness for quite some time, and it's just so obvious. And that is because people think they can buy their happiness. You cannot buy your happiness. We know that. Okay, so it is for the Western world very difficult to move away from that. Okay, and I'm also learning that in my own life at the moment, that I have to release more. I have to let go of more of the materialistic world. Okay, and what that means is that what we thought stability and security is, that's changing. Okay, so if you thought stability and security is living in the same house for 20 years, that isn't it anymore. Okay, if you thought stability and security is sticking out the same job no matter how unhappy you are, that is changing now. Okay, so just have a look and a think about what is stability and security for you now. Because if we don't think about that, meditate on it, contemplate on it, then we will keep hanging on to the old that's no longer serving us, because we're ready to move on. We've done the healing. We're busy doing it. It's time to move on. So a very powerful full moon. Like everything in March. March is like, it's just, an immense month. April as well, actually. So yeah, don't even want to think about April. But so enjoy this full moon. As always, I'm sending you so much love wherever you are in this beautiful world. If you need help with healing, if you feel stuck where you are, if you feel lost, if you feel overwhelmed, I offer healing to help you through that. Okay, and spiritual guidance wherever you are in this beautiful world. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and week. Bye.